Marhaban, hello everyone, with you here is Russia, the Arab Gamer VGS, and today I would like to talk about 5 things that I didn't like about Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain, which I've experienced during my playthrough. Now, I've already done my extensive preview from the Konami LA studios. It was kind of long, it was kind of like 15-minute video, so I wanted to cut it down a bit, sort of focus it and break it down into like 5 points. So I will make another video talking about 5 things I really liked, but I wanted to get the bad stuff out first. Before I start, I just want to apologize that I won't be able to use any gameplay footage. Konami did not allow me to take any footage for obvious reasons. But furthermore, I can't use any trailer footage because I would get a copyright claim from Konami if I used any of them. Instead, Konami gave me pictures, which are the only things I can actually show in this video. So sorry if this kind of comes off as kind of like a slideshow thing, but it's better than nothing. Number 5, micromanaging. At first, I was kind of excited, building mother base, gathering troops, resources. It was fun. But later on, it started to become like a chore. Like you had to keep doing these things. Otherwise, you won't be able to progress through the story or complete missions. So while at beginning, I was kind of enjoying managing soldiers, putting them in the right place, it started distracting me a lot. It started pulling me away from the game. So rather than focusing on the stealth mission, I had to think, maybe I should get this soldier first. Or wait, maybe I should kill this soldier or rescue this hostage. Maybe he'll become useful later on. So those sort of things I'm not quite used to when playing Metal Gear games, and I didn't really enjoy it. Number 4, filler missions. Even when I'm playing the main missions, there are a lot of fillers, like things that are just there to extend the story for no good reason. Get this document, rescue this informant. And the thing that's troubling is that it starts becoming repetitive because you do the same sort of missions, the same kind of missions, but they're just done in different locations. I'm okay with that, I guess, but it just doesn't feel important to the main mission. I mean, if those things could be side objectives, kind of like when you're playing Assassin's Creed and you need to liberate a fort. Those things are side missions. They don't need to be in the main mission. Number 3, no sense of urgency. In previous Metal Gear Solid games, let's say from 1 to 3, there's always this sense of urgency, like you gotta go and stop the nuclear launch, you gotta go rescue the president. And Metal Gear Solid 4, you gotta stop Ocelot before he unleashes the Patriots or whatever. And the point is, there's always this sort of urgency that you gotta that keeps you hooked to the story. But with Metal Gear Solid 5, there is really no sense of urgency. Now, I can't reveal any plot elements and I don't want to spoil anything, but I just didn't get that sense of urgency that I got with the previous Metal Gear Solid games. Number 2, the story feels very underwhelming. Now, I know I've probably been leading up to this point, but the story just didn't click with me. I managed to finish about 40% of the game, and I don't really care about what's happening. I don't feel invested in the characters. I don't feel invested in what's going on. I'm literally just playing the game because it's fun, which is a good thing, and I'll probably include it in my next video. But whenever I get into a Metal Gear Solid game is that I really want to get into the story. I want to know what's happening. I'm sure there's something there. Now, I didn't play the whole game, mind you. This isn't a review. But from what I played, it just didn't feel that important. Number 1, Snake is boring. Out of all the things I hated in the game, it was Snake. You could literally replace him with a 2x4 and you wouldn't be able to tell the difference. He is boring, bland, vanilla. There's no reaction out of him. A complete opposite of the Snake we saw in Metal Gear Solid 3. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. Oh, but this isn't Snake. It is actually proven if you look at these facts. I don't care. Those are like conspiracy theories, whatever. The point is, I played 18 hours of this game, and this Snake has proved to be the most ineffective, or I guess useless character I've ever had to play with. Okay, fine, let's say there is a twist, but at what cost? I mean, I spent 18 hours of the game with this character, and if you suddenly twist the game, like let's say 25 hours and say, oh, this is, by the way, this is the real Snake. Okay, so what? I mean, Metal Gear Solid 2, when they revealed Raiden, it happened right at the beginning. It was good, it was perfect. But if you're gonna waste 18 hours playing with this character and suddenly it's gonna switch, okay, big deal. At that point, I just feel like the damage would have been done. That's just my point of view. I mean, it's up to you guys. I'm not saying The Phantom Pain is a horrible game. I've actually got another video coming up soon where I'll talk about the 5 things I loved about the game. And I honestly still can't wait to play it. Don't forget to check out my preview if you haven't. Link is in the description. And don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe. With you is Russia, the Arab Gamer, gaming from the Arab world. Ya Aziz.